Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the debut episode of Double Feature Friday here on After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower. Thank you for tuning in and joining me. Tonight, we will be featuring the oldest game that we've ever had on this channel, History Maker Baseball. This was the video that actually launched the channel way back when, and we will then have a couple of matches with Legends of Wrestling by Phil Singer Games, which is the newest game that we've had on the channel. So I thought that was a nice combination of games here for our Double Feature Friday. So for History Maker Baseball, I'm actually going to be using a special set that was only available as part of a Kickstarter campaign when Keith had the Decider Die campaign. The original History Maker Baseball actually came with a crystal red D6 that had stickers on it for the dots, and he had a Kickstarter campaign to get real Decider Die made, and as part of pledging for that, you got a set of Hall of Fame cards. They were all in color, really special sets, and they were only available during that Kickstarter. So I don't think I've ever showcased them on this channel, so I thought it would be a good time to do that here for the Double Feature Friday. And basically what I did, because it's a very big set of cards, as you can imagine, is I just picked all players from the 70s and 80s, randomly divided them up, and have two teams, quite an eclectic mix, although one team ended up being a lot speedier than the other, where the other team is going to rely more on power. And so we're going to have Team Don Sutton visiting Team Steve Carlton. So it should be quite a matchup. And then as I'm clearing the board and getting ready for the wrestling show, I'll talk about the two matches that we'll have for that. So all right, so here we go. We'll head on down to the field and get things going. Welcome, everybody. Hey, looks like Bill from High Volume Games has joined us. Welcome aboard, Bill. Thanks for joining us here on a Friday night. So here we are. We are at the old Veterans Stadium in downtown Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where Team Steve Carlton will host Team Don Sutton. And I thought that these two made interesting team captains, as they actually have the same abilities on their card, and they're both from the 1972 year. So there is Steve Carlton in his card, and there is the other one, Don Sutton, from his 1972 season with the Dodgers, and they will be our starters for the night. We'll go through the starting lineup for Team Don Sutton for the top of the first, and then in the bottom half we'll go through the other teams' starting lineup. All right, so first, leading off in left field will be Lou Brock. Doing the catching and batting second is Pudge Carlton Fisk. Tony Gwynn bats third, playing in right field. Kirby Puckett in center field, batting cleanup. Batting fifth and playing at third base is George Brett. And the Wizard at short. And batting sixth, Joe Morgan is batting seventh. And playing at second base, Rod Carew will be manning first base and batting eighth. And finally, Don Sutton will be pitching and will bat ninth. All right, so we're ready to get underway for this one-off. I won't roll on the chemistry charts. We'll just assume that both teams are semi-harmonious and get underway. All right, so here we go. Steve Carlton, lefty, finishes tossing on the mound, and we are ready to go. All right, 3-4-6 to start things off. Let's see, is the batter eager? He is not. All right, so, oh, hey, how about that? So Lou Brock is going to draw a leadoff walk, and then it says that an active steals, and Lou Brock is actually double active, so he's going to steal second, and then he will steal third. How about that? And we're going to go to the chemistry chart. So a exciting start to the game here. All right, so here we go. As Carlton Fisk steps up to the plate. Fisk is the designated hot batter for Team Sutton. That won't matter here, though, as we're going to be on the chemistry chart. Let's see, 16, batting team dissonance, no, so that is going to be a walk. And lefty has walked the first two batters, and now we've got runners at the corners, and nobody out for Tony Gwynn. So the card here is for his 1987 season. A really good card for him. All right, let's see here. 255. Oh, I think that's a star result. Yes, it is. Carlton is not a star. Let's see, not a home run king. Oh, so that's going to be a fly out to left field. However, with Brock on third, that is going to be enough. The speedy Brock tags up, and it'll be a sac fly for Tony Gwynn. And Team Sutton is on the board. 1-0, one down, and still a runner at first. Here comes Kirby Puckett. Let's see, 144. That's the flash check. But you also have the glasses icon. Our home plate umpire tonight is Larry Bennett. He is semi-respected, so he is not questionable or lenient. So that is going to be a called strike 3. And Puckett is the second out of the inning. Now here comes George Brett. Still a runner on first, but 2 down now. And triple twos. I don't like the sound of that. Let's see. He is not a sad sack. That is going to be a home run. It would be a double. However, it has the triple asterisk. And a home run king hits a home run. He's a semi-home run king. He got the dot. So George Brett cashes in on a mistake pitch and deposits it into the cheap seats. And Team Sutton goes up 3-0. Oh boy. All right, and here comes the wizard, Ozzie Smith. So there's 2 down, bases empty, and we're going to go to the chemistry charts. Let's see, 2-5. Is the pitching team dissonance? No, so it'll be a fly out to right field. However, the damage is done. And it is 3-zip as we head to the bottom half of the first. Boy, Steve Carlton got knocked around in his home stadium. Better watch out, or the Boo Birds will be after him. All right, so here is the starting lineup for Team Carlton. Ryan Sandberg is going to lead things off, playing at second base. Mike Schmidt will be batting second. At third, Reggie Jackson batting third and playing in right field. Johnny Bench doing the catching duties and batting cleanup. Jim Rice will be batting fifth, playing in left field. Eddie Murray batting sixth and playing at first. Rookie Eddie Murray. Andre Dawson, the Hawk, batting seventh and playing in center field. Cal Ripken Jr. at shortstop, batting eighth, and then lefty will be batting ninth, doing the pitching. All right, so here we go. Rhino steps up. Sutton finishes his warm-up tosses, and he'll deal. And he's going to just get a little grounder to third, and Sandberg makes the first out. And here comes Mike Schmidt. This is his 1980 card. 112. I think that's going to be a flash check. And he does not have the good eye icon, so backwards K for Schmidt. 2 down. Here comes big Reggie Jackson. Bases empty. 2 down. 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Is he patient? He is not patient. He will fly out to center field, and 1, 2, 3 goes the home team. And we will head to the top of the second. Still 3-0, Team Sutton, and we're going to start on the chemistry chart. All right, so Joe Morgan. This is his 1975 season on this card. We'll lead things off. We'll have the 7, 8, 9, but we will start on the chemistry chart. Let's see, 2, 6. Batting team harmony. Oh, they have semi-harmony, so no. So this will be a ground out to second base. Second baseman to second baseman. One down. Here comes Rod Carew from his 77 season. Let's see, 2, 3, 5. Wild. No, is he eager? He is not. It'll be ground out to second base. So 2 ground outs, 2 outs. And now the pitcher is up. Sutton, a sad sack, scrapper, eager, and whiffer. Not a utility, though. Let's see. Well, it's not going to matter. He will ground out to third. And 1, 2, 3 goes Team Sutton. In the second, lefty settles down. It remains 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Let's see. Hey, Dave from Baseball Demos has joined us, and I look like General Zod from Superman. Oh boy, talk about a blast from the past. Kneel before Zod. Whatever happened to him? I forget how that story ended. All right, here comes Johnny Bench, leading things off here in the bottom of the inning. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye. Oh, he does not have a good eye. So that's going to be a strikeout. 2 Ks for Sutton already. And we'll go to the right now chart. Here comes Jim Rice. He has not batted yet, so he'll be neutral. Sutton will be semi-hot. Let's see, 2, 6. Oh, wait, is it a right now, or was it a... Yeah, right now, okay. 2, 6. Hot pitcher, yes. Overpowers batter with his best pitch for a strikeout. So back-to-back Ks from Sutton to start the bottom of the second here. Now here comes Eddie Murray. This is from his 1977 season, where he won Rookie of the Year honors. 1, 3, 6. That's an ace check. So Sutton is going to strike out the side in the bottom of the second. Boy, how about that? Don Sutton feeling it. And it remains 3-0 as we head to the top of the third. All right. Yes, the Fortress of Solitude would be perfect right now in this this social distancing time. All right, here we go. Top of the third. Lou Brock will lead things off. Brock has walked and stolen 2 bases and scored a run, all from 1 plate appearance. Let's see what he does here. There's that 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no, he does not have a good eye, so that is going to be a strikeout. The second strikeout for Carlton. And we'll go to the right now chart. So Fisk is the designated hot batter, so he will be hot. And Carlton will be semi-hot. 2, 3. Let's see. Cold pitcher, no. So a towering fly out to center field. All right, so Carlton has maybe found his groove after a rough first inning that could have been a lot worse than the 3 runs. Here comes Tony Gwynn. He had a sacrifice fly in his first appearance. 1, 5, 6. He is not a whiffer, no. So outfield drama. Here we go. 5, 5 is the right fielder iron. Nobody is iron, as you can imagine, in this game. So it'll just be a easy fly out to right field. Jackson tracks it down. And 1, 2, 3 goes Team Sutton in the third. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning, and we'll be starting on the chemistry chart. All right, so here comes the Hawk, Andre Dawson. This is from his 1987 season with Chicago, and he's playing center field for Team Carlton tonight. There was actually only 1 pure center fielder in this Hall of Fame set from the 70s and 80s. So even though Dawson didn't play in center field in 1987, he's carded as an outfielder, so I put him in there. He's hearkening back to his days in Montreal. All right, so here we go. Dawson up. We're on the chemistry chart. 4, 6. Pitching team dissonance. No. So we will go to infield drama. Let's see. 1, 3s. The third baseman, Iron. No, that's Brett, so he'll handle that easily. Just a routine 5-3 if you're scoring at home. Now here comes the Iron Man, Cal Ripken. This is from his 1983 season. 3, 4, 5. Let's see. He does not have a good eye, so that is going to be a strikeout. And we'll go to the right now chart once again. And it's Carlton up to bat. So Carlton, not a bad card for his pitching, or for his hitting, for a pitcher card. Semi-sad sack, semi-utility, semi-scrapper, and then eager and whiffer. We'll see how he does here. So he'll be neutral because he hasn't batted yet. And Sutton will be semi-hot. 2-2. Cold pitcher, no. So line out to third. And that's how the bottom of the third will end. Still 3-0, Team Sutton, as we head into the 4th inning. Welcome everybody out there. If you're just joining us, we're having a special show here, our premiere episode of Double Feature Friday, and we're starting out with History Maker Baseball using the Hall of Fame set that was available as part of a Kickstarter campaign quite a few years ago. Boy, I want to say it was 2015 maybe 2016. Well, anyways, it's been a few years. So, all right. So here we go. Kirby Puckett's going to lead things off. He struck out looking his first time up, and we're going to have infield drama for this one. So hard shot on the infield is the first baseman, Iron. So you know that's Murray. He's neutral. So it'll just be a routine ground out. He'll handle it himself for 3 unassisted. Now here comes George Brett. Brett had the big 2-run homer back in the first inning. They made the score 3-0 at the time. He comes up here with 1 out and nobody on. And he is going to ground out to third. 1 third baseman to the other. And there's 2 quick outs. Here comes the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. He flew out in his first appearance. And let's see. I think he's going to draw... Oh, if he had got the die, he would have drawn a walk. But he is going to ground out to second base. And 1-2-3 goes Team Sutton. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Still 3-0. So both pitchers really settling into a groove. We have not had a hit since that George Brett home run in the top of the first. So Team Carlton, their lineup will flip over. We're going to start at the top of the lineup again. Here's Ryan Sandberg. He ground out to third in his first appearance. And uh-oh. We're in the 4th, so it's a fresh check. He'll only be semi-fresh, and he does not get the dot. Sandberg is not a sad sack. And so there we go. He'll drop a single past second base. And the perfect game is no more. The announcer's jinx is still alive and well. All right, and we will go to the right now chart. So now Sutton's going to be semi-cold, giving up a hit. Schmidt would be semi-cold, but he's the designated hot batter. So he'll be hot. Let's see. 2-6. Hot pitcher, no. And also back-to-back hits. Schmidt's going to drive one into the opposite field. And suddenly we've got runners at first and second with nobody out. And guess who's coming to the plate? Mr. October himself, Reggie Jackson. He stands up, grinds his hands on the bat. He wants to swing out of his shoes on this one. Here's the pitch. And oh boy, and he... Yes, he will go down and twist himself into pretzels and strike out. Sutton with a big hook to get the strikeout, and more importantly, a first out of the inning. Now here comes Johnny Bench. Bench struck out his first appearance. Let's see, 3-3-4 Acer Star. Yes, that's going to be an infield fly called. He'll pop out to first base. And there are 2 down. Oh, here comes Jim Rice. Can he do some damage here? Maybe tie the score up. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. No, he will fly out to center field. Just warning track power. And after giving up back-to-back singles, Sutton settles in and retires the side. And it remains 3-0. Let's see. And we're going to go to the chemistry charts for Joe Morgan's at bats. So 7, 8, 9 batters coming up here. Morgan ground out to second, his first appearance. 4-6 pitching team dissonance, no. So we'll go to the infield drama charts. Infield drama 3-6 is the third baseman gold. That is Schmidt, and he is semi-gold. He got the dot, yes. Crazy bouncing grounder, and he recovers nicely to make the play. Ground out, and we'll go back to the chemistry chart. All right, so Schmidt with a nice play at third, flashing the leather. Let's see if that pumps the home crowd up. Here comes Rod Carew, 4-6. Oh, same thing. Going back to the infield drama chart. 5-6 is the first baseman gold. I don't think he is. That's Murray. No, he is neutral. Let's see. Oh, so a poor throw. It's going to go over his head, and Carew is going to be safe at first. On the air, let's see, it's going to be E6. Oh, goodness. So that's Ripken. Throws it away. All right, and here comes the batter, Sutton. So with 1 out and 1 on, I guess he'll drop down the bunt. And he will. He'll drop it down successfully. So Carew goes over to second. And Sutton gets the sacrifice bunt. So 2 down. We'll go back to the top of the order. Here is Lou Brock. Brock has walked and struck out so far. Oh, and he's going to see a pitch that he likes and drive it into center field, but he will come up just short of the wall for a flyout. And that will end the inning, or end the top of the inning. It remains 3-0. Team Carlton needs something to happen here soon. They've got the pitching back in order, but their offense has been stymied. They did leave a runner in scoring position last inning. They finally got their first 2 hits of the game, but other than that, nothing doing. Here comes Eddie Murray. He struck out his first appearance. And he's going to strike out in his second appearance. Oh, goodness. Let's see. That's 1, 4, 5, 6. That's already 7 Ks for Don Sutton. What a game he's having. Here comes the Hawk. Up to bat. And the Hawk is going to go down swinging as well. Back-to-back Ks. Here is Ripken. Let's see if he can make up for his error in the top of the inning. He struck out his last appearance. Let's see, 5, 5, 6. That's an ace check, and yes, he will line out to third, break up the string of strikeouts. But 1, 2, 3 goes Team Carlton, and it remains 3-0 as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Right? Yes. Yeah, Carlton's going to grab a steel chair. He's going to grab something. Well, he's due up to bat next time, so maybe he'll grab a chair instead of a bat. All right, here we go. Let's see. Pudge is going to lead things off. Fisk has walked, scored a run, and flown out. Already into the top of the 6th inning. 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Champion, he is not. That is going to be a ground out to second. That's how the top of the 6 starts off. Here comes Tony Gwynn. Gwynn with an RBI sac fly back in the first for the first run of the game. And let's see, he is going to get, what does he have, a Sigma? No. So he'll get a double into left field. And he is on base for the first time tonight. So we got a runner in scoring position. One down. Here comes Kirby Puckett. Puckett 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. 2, 3, 4 runners on base. Yes, plate drama. Oh, goodness. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. Let's see, is the catcher gold? It's bench and he's semi-gold, so yes. Oh, scrambles to snag a foul ball and he got it for a foul out. How about that? So bench tosses the mask off and it gets a pop-up for the second out. Scrambles behind the plate. What a play by bench. Oh, boy. Arguably the best catcher ever. Shows it right there. Why? All right, so a big second out. Here comes George Brett. Oh, and there we go. He's going to ground out to third. Oh, boy. What a play there. Maybe the highlight of the game so far. Well, I guess maybe one of the highlights. I suppose the home run right now would be the highlight, but nonetheless, the score remains 3-0 as we head into the bottom of the 6th. And let's see. I think we're going to have to go to the bench to try to get something going here. So Carlton's day is going to be done as he's ready to lead off. So he goes 6 innings. Let's see. I don't think he actually gave up that many hits. Whoops, I put that in the wrong side there. All right, so we had 1. Wow, just 2 hits. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, one of them was that 2-run bomb. 3 runs, all earned. He had that 1 homer, and he had 2 walks. And 1, 2... Ooh, and just 2 Ks. Interesting. All right, so let's see. On the bench, they have Tony Perez, Willie Stargell, and Wade Boggs. I think they'll go with Willie Stargell to get the left-right matchup. And in the bullpen, let's see, we'll have... Well, they were actually the team that got the 2 relief pitchers, so why not? They'll have Raleigh Fingers get warmed up in the pen. All right, so here comes Willie Stargell, pinch hitting. In the bottom of the 6th to lead things off. Don Sutton with a heck of a game so far. Just 2 hits given up and no runs. Let's see, 255 star. No. Is he a home run king? Oh, how about that? He is. Well, and the pinch hitter pays off as Willie Stargell gets the scoring going for Team Carlton with a solo pinch hit home run here in the bottom of the 6th, and the shutout is gone. It's now 3-1 for Team Carlton. All right, here comes Ryan Sandberg. Sandberg 1 for 2 on the night. And, ooh, now he's going to be 1 for 3 as he will go down with another K. Another K for Sutton. All right, 1 down. Base is empty. 1 run already in, though. Here comes Schmidt. Let's see, that's a fresh check, and he gets the dot. So that'll be a line out to second base. And now there's 2 down. Here comes Reggie Jackson. Jackson has flown out to center field and struck out. He had 2 ducks on the pond last time he was up and got a big K. Let's see what he does here. 2, 4, 6. That's a control check, and he's got it. He'll just ground back to the pitcher. And what a clinic Don Sutton is putting on here. Holding this powerful lineup to just 1 run so far on that pinch hit home run from Stargell. All right, so let's see. So now Raleigh Fingers will come on the mound in relief here in the top of the 7th. This is Raleigh's 1981 card with Milwaukee. He's a ace star flash and double control Pretty nice card for Raleigh Fingers. All right, and here we go. And he is going to face Smith, Morgan, and Carew are due up here in the top of the 7th. 255, that's going to be a star check, and yes, he's got it. Let's see. Smith is going to avoid the strikeout, though, because he has the good eye. So instead of striking out, he will ground out. All right, so 1 down. Nobody on. Here comes Joe Morgan. Morgan 0 for 2 on the night. That's going to be a fresh check. He will get jammed. He'll pop out to short. And there's 2 down. Here comes Rod Carew. Carew reached on an error his last time up. 336. That's going to be an ace check. Yes. Fly out to center field. And 1, 2, 3 goes Team Sutton in the top of the 7th. Let's see, and we're going to be on the experience chart for the next at bats, unless, well, you know what? I think they're going to let Sutton stay in, even though he wouldn't be fresh anymore, just to see if he can get in. But they'll have, well, let's see here. I guess they'll have Gossage ready to go for a long save if that comes up, but maybe they'll have Bert Blyleven warming up as well in the pen. But we'll let him face bench for the bottom of the inning. But now it's time to stretch. So, I forgot to tune up the uke. So forgive me if it's out of tune, but let's see. Here we go. We'll go back up top. Oh, yeah, we're a little out of tune, but bear with me. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right. I have to admit, sometimes that's the only reason I want to get History Maker Baseball on the channel, so I have an excuse to get my ukulele out. Sometimes that's the only time I play it nowadays. But. All right. We'll get back to the action now. Here we are in the bottom of the 7th. Don Sutton has a great game going. Just 3 hits. One of them was a solo homer by pitch hitting Willie Stargell, and that is the only run he is giving up here. He'll face Johnny Bench to lead things off, and we're on the experience chart. Let's see, 2-3, prospect pitcher, absolutely not, so ground out to second base. And Bench is retired for the 3rd time tonight. Here comes Big Jim Rice. Rice 0 for 2 on the night. 256. Struggler, no. Is he a champion or patient? He is champion. So he is going to draw a walk. Let's see. And I believe that is the first walk given up by Sutton so far. Here comes Eddie Murray. Uh-oh. So tying run at the plate. Sutton may be starting to sweat out there. Let's see. 256. That's the struggler. Is he a champion or patient? He is not. So we're going to go to the infield drama chart. 2-6. Is the second baseman Gold? That's Morgan. Yes, he absolutely is. So line out. Morgan just gets the glove up and is able to snag what certainly would have been a base hit. Oh my, what a play by Morgan. Ooh, that'll get the crowd, well, I guess it'll get the home crowd booing, but the visiting fans will love it. All right, and we're going to go to the chemistry chart for the Hawk. Here comes Andre Dawson. Dawson over 2 on the night with a strikeout. 3-4. Batting team harmony. Yes. Batter waits for his pitch and smacks a single into the outfield. So there's the first hit of the game for Dawson. Here comes Cal Ripken. All right, so you got to figure this is probably the last batter that Sutton's going to face. Let's see if he can get Ripken out. 1 on. Oh, actually, 2 on. I forgot about the walk to Rice. All right, so there's 2 on. Oh, boy. Now I got to wonder if we want to bring in... Well, let's see. Does he let him stay in? Oh, no, he's going to give him the hook. All right. So, and who does he want to bring in? I think he's going to bring in... we'll have Blyleven come in, since it's just going to be for 1 at bat. All right, so Sutton is going to go 6 2/3. What a day for him. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. That 1 homer, just the 1 run so far, but he is responsible for the 2 men on base. The 1 walk, and then let's see, it was 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, he didn't get that 10th, and 9 strikeouts. So what a day for him. Blyleven comes on, and he'll face Cal Ripken. 2 on, 2 out, 2-run game. Let's see what happens. Ooh, triple 4s. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That is going to be bases. Oh, boy. A double into right field. And with everybody on the run, that's going to score 2 runs. And Ripken gets a big 2-out, 2 RBI double, and the game is tied. Oh boy, so that'll close the books on Sutton. He'll be on the hook for those 3 runs. And now, let's see. I guess they'll pinch hit for oh, wrong stack. They'll pinch hit for Fingers. And let's see. We'll have Wade Boggs come in to pinch hit. All right, so the go-ahead run is on second base. Let's see, so Fingers is going to go just 1 inning. And nothing happening in his frame. So Boggs comes on. And let's see if Blyleven can pitch out of this. And 4-6-6. Oh, no. That's the control check, and he has double control. But unfortunately for this, it's the pitch is red and a single. So that means that Boggs is going to get a single. Ripken is going to score. And then Sandberg is going to come up, and he is also going to get a single. And Boggs will go over to third on the hit. So now we got runners at the corners. And here comes Mike Schmidt. Oh, boy. And Blyleven falling apart here. Came in to put out the fire. And instead, he brought his gas can with him. Let's see. 3-4-4. Prospect knows the batter patient. Oh, he's semi-patient, but no. So he's going to pop out to second base. And finally, the inning comes to a close. Oh, boy, but not before they put 3 runs on the board. And for the first time, they have taken the lead. All right, so they're going to have their last reliever. Bruce Sutter is going to come in, and he'll be asked to do a 6-out save. And let's see, he will face a pinch hitter to start things off. And let's see, on their bench they have Winfield, Robin Yount, and Gary Carter. We'll have Robin Yount come on to pinch hit and close the books on Blyleven. Oh goodness, it only goes a third of an inning, gives up 2 hits, only gets charged for the 1 run. And he will be on the line for the loss right now if the score stays where it is. All right, so our first pinch hitter for Team Sutton, or yes, all right, let's see what happens. Leading off here, Bruce Sutter into the game to get the big 6-out save. And oh goodness, and he's gonna give up a double. So Yount comes off the bench. Good night for the pinch hitters. He'll lead off with a double, and we're gonna go to the chemistry chart for Lou Brock. Lou Brock got all this started back in the first inning when he walked and stole second, then stole third, and later scored on a sacrifice fly from Gwynn. He'll come up now with a runner in scoring position in a 1-run game. Let's see, 6-6. Oh, goodness. And he doesn't get the dot. We would have gone to the fence chart, but instead he is going to strike out for a big, big first out of the night. Or of the inning, I should say. All right. 1 down. Still a runner in scoring position. And now here comes Carlton Fisk. Fisk has walked and scored a run and has flown out and ground out. Let's see, 2-4-5. Oh, he needed the dot for the hero check, and instead, so he will pop out to second base. Now there's 2 down. Here comes Tony Gwynn. We're going to go to the experience chart. And Sutter is neutral. Gwynn will be a semi-icon here. Let's see, 3-4. Prospect batter, no. Oh, just a ground out number up the first baseline. All right. So after the leadoff double, Sutter sets him down and keeps the lead at 1. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. And Gossage is going to come on now and try to keep it that way. All right. Let's see. What's the question about the double control? Oh yeah, he get no. Oh yeah, you're right. I see. Just for the scoring. Yes, he did give up 3 hits. Yeah, he gave up the double and then the 2 singles. All right. Thank you for that. All right, here we go. Gossage facing Schmidt. Facing Jackson. He'll face the heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Jackson, Bench, and Rice. Jackson looking to get his first hit of the evening. Let's see, and he will there. He's going to go opposite field and drop a single into left. All right, so tying run is aboard. Here comes Bench. This would be an insurance run on first. All right, Bench up. Bench is 0 for 3, and he hasn't gotten the ball out of the infield so far. Let's see, and he's not going to get the ball out of the infield here either, as he'll strike out for the second time tonight. Gossage strikes out Bench for the first out. Here comes Rice. Rice has walked and scored a run. Got a runner on first, 1 down. Oh, and we're going to go to the ballpark chart for the first time. All right, so Veterans Stadium, it's artificial turf, and it plays semi-small to both right and left, so we will need the decider die. And it is small. Let's see, a big ballpark, no. Otherwise, foul ball. Oh, so it goes into the stands. If it was a big ballpark, they would have had room to catch the foul ball. But all right, so the at-bat continues. Rice stares down. Let's see, that's going to be a fly out to center field. And now 2 down. Jackson at first base. 2 down. Here comes Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray 0 for 3 on the night. And that's a fresh check, so he will pop up. All right, so 1 hit, 1 runner left on. And we will head to the top of the 9th. In a 1-run game here, and Sutter trying to lock down the 6-out save. And he'll face Puckett, Brett, and Smith to do it. All right, here we go. Crowd on its feet. 156. Is he a whiffer? He is not. So we're going to go to the outfield drama. Uh-oh. Puckett with a drive into the outfield. Is the left fielder Gold? Oh, that's Rice, and he is neutral. No, so it's going to fall in front of him. So there we go. There is the tying run. And Big George Brett steps in. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for this. Brett had a 2-run homer back in the first, and then is ground out to third twice. Let's see what happens. 3-4. Batting team harmony. Oh, he didn't get the dot. Let's see. So ground out to third. So on a lead die of 3, that's going to be a force out at second to get the first out. And Brett will reach on a fielder's choice. All right, 1 down. Runner on. Here comes Ozzie Smith. Smith 0 for 3 on the night. 1, 2, 4. Uh-oh. It's a control check. He has semi-control. There's the dot. That means it is a bouncer, and it's going to be Ripken to Sandberg to Murray, and the ball game is over. Smith grounds in to a 6-4-3 double killing. And that is how the ball game ends. Wow. So your final is Team Sutton 3, Team Carlton 4. And let's see. Fingers is going to get the win in relief. And Sutter will get the 2-inning save. And let's see, what did he gave up that 1 hit, and that was it, 1 strikeout. And let's see, Gossage, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 K, no runs. And so Blyleven will get the loss in that awful 1/3 of an inning that he pitched. 3 straight hits. Oh boy, that was brutal. But really well pitched game up until then. And it looked like Sutton was gonna cruise. But unfortunately, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right. Oh hey, thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. All right, so here we go, guys. We will get things set up for the wrestling show, so bear with me for a moment. I'll get my baseball players off the field and get things set up for the wrestling show. So appreciate everybody joining me tonight. Always fun way to wind down the weekend. A little tabletop gaming. I know that I've gotten a lot more gaming in than I normally would. I've been working from home now since March 12th. So it's interesting. Now the weather has finally gotten nicer, so I was able to move back into my man cave in the basement, which has been nice. The rest of the family has enjoyed that, as I had taken over the study upstairs. So, and it's just nice to kind of have your own space. And also, what's nice about the basement is it's about 10 degrees cooler down here than it is in the house, and we've already started to get into the very humid days we don't seem to have spring anymore around here. It just goes from winter right into scorching summer, and so it's kind of nice. As you're walking down the steps into the basement, you can just feel it getting cooler as you get in. So, all right, so here we go, guys. Tonight we're bringing back Legends of Wrestling from Phil Singer Games back to the table. We're gonna have a tag team match first, and then we're gonna have our first hardcore match on the show. And that will wrap up our double feature. We're actually a little bit early to start the second double feature. I wasn't sure how long the game would go, the first one, but I had to put something up on the marquee. So let's see. Just catching up on the comments. So, all right, here we go. We'll get our dice out for the pin saves. All right, and so these the two small dice, they're the ones that come with the starter sets. All the other dice I have supplied to keep track of the fatigue. All right, and then we'll have our dice out here. All right, and I'll take a little bitty beer break before we start. All right, here we go. All right, well, again, thank you everybody for joining me here tonight. This is part 2 of our double feature Friday, and we'll keep rolling along. And we are going to be featuring, 6 new wrestlers that have not been shown on the show before. All right, so here we go. So our first matchup is going to be a tag team match, and we've got 2 wrestlers here that are from the Legends Prime 2018 set. So over on the Phil Singer Games website, you can actually subscribe to receive cards over the course of the year, and these were 2 of the cards that you got in the 2018 set. So we have George South and Jake the Milkman Milliman already in the ring, ready for action. At a combined weight of 462 pounds, the team of George South and Jake the Milkman Milliman. And their opponent,
on their way to the ring at a combined weight of 427 pounds, the team of Scott Taylor and Brian Christopher. Too much.
all right. So a little something I threw together for these guys. So of course we have Brian Christopher and Scott Taylor, who were known in some other wrestling companies by other names and had a different trademarked team name, but here in the New England Championship Wrestling, they are Too Much, Brian Christopher and Scott Taylor. All right, so here we go. Let's see. We'll have Brian Christopher. Well, no, Scotty Taylor is going to start things off, and he will face off against George South. So we'll flip the other guys over so we know who's active. Now we'll roll to see who is in control. Oh, and it's going to be George South who is in control first. All right, here we go. Bell rings, and we are underway. All right, so he's going to go for a wild clothesline. However, Scotty, I almost called him his trademark name. Scott Taylor is going to duck that and take control. Let's see. He's going to go for a big shoulder block, and down goes George South. And Scotty Taylor, he's going to remove the hat. Wide-eyed, screaming to the crowd. They love it. They're on their feet. Let's see. He's going to go for a spinning head kisser. That's easy for me to say. Spinning head scissors. And down he goes. George South down on the mats. gets back up and a big shoulder block. Oh, and South goes down hard that time. And Scotty's going to go up to the top rope. And let's see. And he is going to... Oh boy, George South gets to his feet. Scott Taylor hits him with a cross-body block and goes right into a pinfall. Uh-oh. Let's see. So they're going to use their first pin save. Here comes the Milkman in to try to break up the pin. Ooh, and he gets a 12. Let's see. Oh, how about that? He's gonna come in. Brian Christopher also comes in. Madness and Mayhem. He ends up nailing Scott Taylor with an elbow, and then George South rolls over for a pinfall. And now it's Brian Christopher who needs to do a pin save. Oh goodness, Madness and Mayhem. And he does manage to break up the pinfall. All right, so after all that, the referee gets back control, and it's going to be George South in control here. Oh, and actually, he'll tag in Jake Milliman. Get him into action. Let's see. And he's going to go for a knee drop and connect on Scott Taylor. Let's see. Goes for a... He has a choice here. Let's see. He'll try for a Cobra Clutch suplex. And he's going to hit it. How about that? All right. And Scott Taylor is hurt. Needs to get a tag in. Goes for a headbutt. And hits him. But has a chance to make the tag. And he does not. All right. So Jake Milliman still in control. And we're going to go back to the chart. He's going to try that suplex once again. And this time, let's see, does he hit it? Yes, he does. All right. And Scott Taylor, he's hurt, but manages to get back up on his feet. Let's see, he goes for a power slam, and he hits it. Scotty Taylor in trouble here, as Jake Milliman gets him into an armbar, has him down on the mat, goes for a headbutt, and Scott Taylor blocks it. He's back in control, and let's see. He goes for a suplex, but Milliman is actually able to block the suplex, and then he's going to go for an arm drag, gets him over. Taylor is dazed, but he goes for a hot tag. Cannot get it. Brian Christopher not able to get into the match. Let's see. And he throws him into the turnbuckle. Taylor into the turnbuckle. And he gets smashed by a big kick from Jake Milliman. Jake putting on a good show here so far. Goes for a headbutt. Scott Taylor is hurt. Needs a tag here bad. Let's see. Big chop to the chest. Ooh. Goes for an armbar again. Gets it locked on. Scott Taylor chanting for the crowd to get behind him. He is hurt again, but has another chance for a tag. And just out of reach of Brian Christopher. Let's see. And a big headbutt from Jake Milliman. And Scott Taylor is in trouble. Let's see. Goes for a knee drop and hits it again. Let's see, a double axe handle, and Scott Taylor is able to avoid it, and he's going to go in and get the hot tag on Christopher, and he comes in, a man on fire. Let's see, and actually, I forgot, these guys should both have a fatigue, because they did both get pinned, even though it was broken up. All right, so here comes Brian Christopher in control. Let's see, throws him into the ropes. Milliman off the ropes. What's his ropes? C. And Taylor hits him with a big back elbow. Down he goes. And goes for an enziguri. And Jake Milliman, he'll feel that one tomorrow. Let's see. Picks him up. Back into the ropes he goes. And let's see who has. Christopher with a big shoulder block. Milliman down on the mat. And let's see. Hits him with a big bulldog. That'll get the crowd excited. Christopher feeling it. The crowd feeling it. Jake is not feeling it. Let's see. He goes for a big power slam. Oh, and Jake. The milkman is hurt. Let's see. Throws him into the ropes again. Some high-flying offense. Let's see. And Christopher's going to hit him with another big back elbow. Still in control. Into the ropes once again. And once again hits him with a big back elbow. Trying to get some momentum going here. Throws him into the turnbuckle. And let's see. And Christopher is going to catch a knee. Jake Millman hits him with a knee as he comes in. And he is back in control. Goes for a headbutt. Oh, but Christopher blocks it. He's back in control. Goes for a reverse atomic drop. And Jake Milliman is down. Oh, boy. Christopher feeling it. Let's see. Goes for a sit-out powerbomb. And he nails it. Jake Milliman is hurt. A full Nelson facebuster. Oh, boy. And the milkman's going to decide to roll outside the ring. Maybe try to catch his breath. Let's see what happens. He's got a C rating. They both have the same ring rating. Huh, okay. All right, so they get outside. They exchange a few fisticuffs. Christopher comes out on top, gets him back into the ring, and he is in control. Let's see, another choice situation. And he's gonna go up to the top rope. Why not? Goes to the top rope, puts on his goggles. Let's see, a 10. I feel like, that's gonna be a pin. Hits him and goes for the pinfall. They'll use up their last pin save. Let's see, a 6. That's not gonna do it. He's gonna have to roll. Let's see, his pin rating is a 5. And he doesn't get it. Brian Christopher catches him off the top rope in a big leg drop and gets the win. All right, so there we go. George was not able to make the pin save. And there we go. Too Much comes out on top and wins in their debut match. All right. So, yes, I thought that was going to be a little shorter match. I think everyone did, but you never know what's going to happen, right? Once you get into the ring. Because actually these two guys, they do have a special rating. There's a few wrestlers that have this, and that's if they get hit by a finisher, the match is just automatically over. You don't even roll a pin save. So, but there we go. Too Much, Brian Christopher and Scott Taylor victorious. And we'll get the ring set up for our first hardcore match of the Federation. All right, so here we go. What does everybody want? What does everybody need? Here we go. Hailing from Lima, Ohio, 246 pounds, he is Al Snow. And his opponent, hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 243 pounds, Shane Douglas. All right, so a hardcore match just means that there's no disqualification. So anytime a move refers to a disqualification check, you just simply ignore it. So this should be interesting. And because a lot of the moves, they add one. Let's see. Do these guys have... I guess they don't. That was somebody else I was... So these guys are from the expansion pack 4, which features all hardcore wrestlers, or wrestlers known for their hardcore matches. Abdullah the Butcher, I suppose, headlines this match, or that set, but I thought Al Snow and Shane Douglas would be a good one here. So here we go. No disqualification match between Al Snow and Shane Douglas. Let's see what happens. And it's going to be Al Snow who was in charge first. And I'm being told that I have pronounced Al Snow's hometown wrong. It's a lima bean instead of a lima bean. So there we go. Thank you, Dave. From Lima, Ohio. Apologies to anyone from Lima, Ohio. All right, here we go. And Al Snow's going to go for a snowplex right off the bat. Oh my, maybe hit him with head. And down goes Shane Douglas in a bad way. Al Snow in control. Going to go for a moonsault. And he hits it. And Shane Douglas is pinned already. Let's see. He will kick out. But Al Snow comes out on fire, ready to get things going. He hits him with a leg drop. Let's see. And Shane Douglas is hurt. He doesn't know what's going on here. He was looking for perhaps a more sedate match pace, but Al Snow ready to mix things up. Let's see. He's going to hit him with a seated spine buster. And Shane Douglas is going to feel that. Douglas hurt. Al Snow in control. Let's see. Goes for a clothesline, but Shane Douglas misses it. Turns around and a slap to the face. And they'll have a stare off in the middle of the ring. Let's see. Shane Douglas now in control. Goes for a drop kick, but he's going to miss it. Al Snow back in control. He counters. He grabs him, throws him into the ropes. Into the ropes he goes. Let's see. You come off the ropes, and opponent puts you down with a hard running back elbow. Al Snow drops Douglas once again. And goes for the clothesline once again. And Shane Douglas, he's got him scouted well. Back in control. Goes for a inverted rolling neck snap. And Al Snow is down for the first time tonight. Douglas in control. Grabs him by the hair, picks him up, whips him into the turnbuckle. And let's see. And it's going to be Al Snow who gets hit with a spinning lariat. Shane Douglas feeling it now, in control. Goes for a big power bomb, and he will hit it. Al Snow is hurt, and he's going to roll outside the ring. And here we go. So the match spills outside the ring. And Shane Douglas is going to join him. They go into a big wild brawl. Let's see. They're going to compare ring ratings. And it's going to be Al Snow who comes out on top as he grabs a chair from under the ring and whacks Shane Douglas with it. Rolls him back into the ring. And he's going to go for the snowplow. He's got him set up. And let's see. So now it's going to be, a roll of 4 is going to finish him off. No. Shane Douglas manages to kick out of the snowplow, but he is hurt. Al Snow in control. Follows up with a leg drop. That'll connect. Goes for that hooking clothesline. That will connect as well. And then Al Snow's going to catch his breath. Shane Douglas up on his feet and dazed. Let's see. He's going to go for a reverse atomic drop. Is he going to get it? Yes, he will. And Shane Douglas in a world of hurt right now. He sets him up for a Hurricanrana, and that connects. Down goes Douglas. Al Snow hooks the leg, goes for the pin, and no, a shoulder up. The match continues. Here's Al Snow, and he's going to take the action out of the ring. Douglas gets escorted out. Al Snow's got a chair in hand. Let's see what happens. Well, let's see. So there's no count out on this. I guess so they'll exchange blows, get back into the ring. Al Snow will still be in charge, and he is going to go for the snowplow once again, the second time tonight. Let's see. 2, 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be enough. 2 snowplows is all Shane Douglas could handle, and Al Snow has come out on top of our first hardcore match here in NECW. All right, so what does everybody want? Everybody wants Al Snow. All right, there we go. So again, these two guys are from Expansion Pack 4. That is all hardcore wrestlers. So really cool set if you like that kind of wrestling and just want to add some new guys to your federation. And we'll wrap things up here for our Double Feature Friday. All right, guys. So again, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Our first Double Feature Friday. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the show, what you thought of Too Much's video intro. If you guys like that, maybe I'll mock up some more for future wrestlers. But this was a lot of fun. I decided to take Monday and Wednesday off this week because of the Memorial Day. And that gave me the impetus to do a Double Feature Friday. But we'll be back next Monday with Monday Night Tights and Wildcard Wednesday. And we'll definitely, I'm almost kind of thinking that I want NECW to be a Friday night event because we still have to crown a tag team champion and see if Van Vader is going to be able to defend his heavyweight title. But that'll be at another time. So until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Stay home, stay safe, and play more games. Oh, and I'm seeing some comments. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was just kind of a thing that came to me about doing that video for the guys. So I really enjoyed that. I'm glad you guys did too. So that's all for now, guys. Stay home, stay safe, play games, and I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.